All right. Hello, folks. How's everybody doing today? So, like I said, like I was saying, I had a beautiful stream yesterday, but I deleted it accidentally. I was trying to delete one from today, but it's all right. But I was basically just expressing that I'm really sad about Styles, about Steve, genuinely. I mean, I literally like cried over it. It's just been hard on me, um, dealing with it. It's just a hard thing, in general. But outside of that, what else? Uh, hmm, I don't know, man. The views are going up, bro. They're increasing over here. They're going up. I'm seeing an increase. I'm seeing basically God bless my business and bless anything I do and anything I touch. He already told me it will all turn to gold. I already know. I already be seeing. But I put out a short video yesterday. It did 1.5 thousand views almost immediately. Okay, which is just extremely impressive. I think it was yesterday or today. Might have been today. And yeah, no, I think it was yesterday. But I put it out. Did 1.5 thousand views. Another example. It's nonstop. My nonstop success. Right. So, like I said, all my points they continue to get proven. You can't ignore facts. You can't ignore stats and evidence. You can't ignore the truth, and you can't ignore God, especially God's chosen child. Feel me, cuzzy? Like I said, here I am again winning, being successful as ever with my business. Now, like I said, my check amount was already around 70 bucks. So that means we got 30 more to go, and I'm pushing hard as I can, right? To try to get this show on the road. I need to get that check amount accrued over 100 bucks. That's the next goal. Got to get it. That way I know it's coming. Okay? That's the first order of business. The harder we can go, but the more we can push, and the more quality content I can put out, and kind of quantity. I got to up my quantity a little bit if I can, which I'm trying to do. I mean, we can get where we're in really good shape, man. I mean, God already told me it's coming. I know I'm going to be seeing increase. What I need is blessings, though. I need, I need some serious money and cash and budget. I heard a lot of readings, downloads. They all make sense. It said I was going to get some unexpected help. I haven't yet, but I hope so. Michael told me when he gets through what he's going through and dealing with that he was going to try to help more. I'm guessing maybe a lot more. I don't know if he's going to try to put me on and pull me out of this this rut, to where I can actually get things rolling the right way, the way I need to. I mean, I got it to that point as much as I can off my own strength. But that's the thing, man. The devil is big on trying to isolate us. We all need each other. We need people. It doesn't just mean a relationship. It means, real friends, people who are there for you. You need people, man. We're all supposed to be in this together. And that's the biggest thing I try to focus on is unity. We all need each other. I've had people come through for me, and as much as I've been independent and done everything on my own my whole life, I give credit to everybody who has helped me along the way, and people have done a lot for me, and I'm eternally grateful for that. You know what I mean? Um, you know, that's all I really got to say. But the strength, I don't know. I was expecting to do better on the inertia pull-ups today. I couldn't really figure it out, but it happens. It's all right. I already set the world record for him at 340, man. I don't know if I'm going to be able to surpass that. My goal is to do 400 of them, but I may need to get like some gloves or something to do that. I got to get a better grip on the bar because what's messing me up is I can't grip the bar right and I'm losing my grip. And I got calluses all over my hands, but it ain't good enough, you know? So maybe I'll get some gloves at some point, see if that helps. Something to give me a better hold and grip on it will help me with that as far as trying to push that world record a little farther. Like I said, I had a fan today. He was just talking to me at a stop sign, you know, in a little grocery type plaza. And he was cool. I told him be safe, and he knew the channel and everything. So there's real people paying attention, man. There's real fans. I didn't even know he knew the channel, and he was like, "Yeah, I got it. I'm subbed." I was like, "Oh, cool, thanks." I don't know. I don't know if I talked to him. I don't know if somebody else did. You know, you never know. So that's the thing. Hopefully, it'll spread by word of mouth, and you know, my business can grow exponentially that way. That's what's cool about this business. You know, the money can get better. It's just all about word of mouth and promoting and marketing. That's the thing y'all don't get. It's not about what I'm making now, what I've made. I've done pretty good, man. But this is just the beginning of something beautiful. And this is the beginning of something that can really work. You know, I don't know. All I know is what the readings told me and what God told me is I was never going to have to worry about money again. And it was all about to come right now where I'm going to have so much, you know, I don't even know what to do with it. And that I'm going to have more money this go around this time than I've ever had in my life. And that's saying quite a bit because I've had quite a bit of money in my life. You know, I've seen some pretty serious digits. So I've heard this over and over again several times. I believe it, man. So, you know, I hope and pray that happens, you know, and I'm just trying to be patient. And that's what it said, that you have to be patient. God's been talking to me the whole time, man. So that's what he told me. I got to be patient. And that's the purpose of this waiting period, they call it, to build me and make me unstoppable. So I get that. That makes sense. But it's just hard, man. It's hard. And I just wanted to get better. Very hard. But I think it definitely is making me stronger. I think it has made me stronger, yes. All of this stuff has made me a lot more resilient. That's the point of it. You know, we go through tests and trials and tribulations that God allows and puts us through so we can learn to get back up and get stronger, just like Alfred said. Why do we fall, Bruce? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up. You know, that's the truest thing for me in my life, man. I'm a living example of that. That and the Rocky quote where he tells him, you know, not pointing the finger at everyone else because you didn't make it where you want to be. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that. Let this truck go. Give it a minute and let it air out, man. I don't like breathing all that stuff that they're letting out. It's kind of irritating. That's the best quote ever. Where he's like, "You're better than that." It's the same way I would talk to my son or daughter when Christina and I have children. It's the same thing I'd say. You know, I mean, people don't understand tough love, man. Some people do. I know Christina does. Tough love is a real thing. You know, sometimes you got to just tell somebody the truth and give them the right word of encouragement. The word of encouragement may not always be what people want to hear, you know, and we all need that. You know, it's not just one person that gives it. It's situational. You can get it from different people, you know, but people got to have the right character to be able to give that word, it has to be solid and have a base to it. I repeat, it has to be solid and have a base to it. Well, the truck is making all sorts of unnecessary noise. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing that that show got deleted because I kind of went in and said the truth about everybody, but it is what it is, man. We got another honk. Oh, that's one of them little shuttle vans right there. That's a real one. Somebody got a black one. Probably on payments, but who cares? I ain't mad at you. Let me get over this little funk. This stuff is heavy, man. Kind of making some changes for me personally that I think are actually working. So I've listened to God this entire time, man. I think I'm hearing, I truly believe I'm hearing because I'm noticing a little bit of a difference, at least sometimes. I have a hard time, but I'm listening. No, I don't know. I just can see how I'm a great testimony right now. I don't think it's just when you reach a certain destination. I think the testimony falls in line when you're in the middle of it. That's what people don't get. I'm a healer. I'm a true healer. These people on YouTube, they're not healers. They can't heal anyone around them. It's not about proving a point. Healers are not people who try to prove a point. The thing about healers is you don't heal yourself first. If you feel like you're healed, then you're not. You understand? Because you don't know what healing is. That's how I can prove all these fake practitioners are fake and false and scam artists, because they tell you, word for word, God will tell you himself. Healers, hold on. Oh, a truck driver waving at me. I bet I make their day just by them seeing Batman. I don't have the mask on though right now. It's too hot, man. I'm tired. Like I said, I got started early today. I don't know what inspired me, what I kind of do, but I just wanted to get started. Trying to listen to God, man. He told me to focus and get to it, So I'm trying to really get busy right now with this, as much as I can, the right way at least. I don't just be letting out or releasing anything. That's what other people do. Other people, if they could, they would just release, a bunch of garbage. I'm releasing quality. That's what I do. I pride myself on it. Just like any business, you got to outdo your competition. There is no competition. Competition, like Christina said, is we compete with ourselves. The greatest thing that you'll ever go through will be with yourself. You versus you. Everything else, peanuts, means nothing. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing, man. You got all these people talking smack, like Conor McGregor. He ran his leprechaun mouth. He's like 3 feet tall, man. You ain't never seen money, bro. You're a Mason. That was his quote. He said something about blah, blah, blah. Everything else is peanuts, talking about the brackets for the MMA, UFC, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, he don't make any money. It's all fake. Sold his soul. They'll facilitate his environment, pay some of his expenses. That's about it. He ain't rich. Not at all. Try to be careful with these pedals on this bike because the other ones got messed up, and it might be because of that, because I don't know my own strength. So I kick them accidentally. I try to do the best I can not to do that with this one. This bike is holding up perfect. The wheels are great. Shout out to my friend. He's who helped me. It wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for him. And if I have any other problems with it, I have to talk to him and have him look at it again and see what he can do. He's got the air pump. He's got everything, bro. I don't even have an air pump. I don't have none of that. So like if the tire messes up, I just am stuck where I'm at. I gotta carry it and walk it. you know. So I'm thinking of giving it a break. It's just not that easy to do because I don't have that many options with that. Until, like I said, until y'all donate, getting cash back is like they charge you like $1.25, and then I'll pull out. You got to do $10 minimum. And like I said, I don't have a whole lot of money in that bank right now, and I got to make sure, try to have enough to pay the phone bill this next month. I've paid it every single month all by myself. Nobody's done anything except Michael. So, that's my thing, man. We all see reality. We all know the facts. They were never up for debate. They were never up for somebody to change them. This is what it is. So like I said, people, they jealous and mad because I'm doing well, because I'm always on top of my game. Like, what is it to you? Focus on you. Feel me? But it's all good because people like that, they end up having to focus their attention on other people. All they're going to do is go back and forth. They have nothing better to do, and they don't ever say anything positive and then wonder why they have no positivity around them or within them. All I do is preach positivity and encouragement. It's all about love. It's all about spreading love. And I mean, I can feel it. I'm sensitive to energies. I don't like that negative energy. It doesn't mean I'm not tough. It means you're not tough, because all that negativity is weakness. You got to show love. You got to have love in your heart. And it's sad because a lot of people have displayed that they have none, and you can just look at them and see. You can see the results of it too. Everything I said is true. I'm not trying to be right about anything, man. If I wasn't right, I'd tell you, but I am. My gift and curse, I'm always right. Shout out to my wonderful girlfriend, Christina. Still feel like without you, none of this would be possible, straight up. She helped me. She is who talked to me and helped me figure out how to get this vest, these little straps for the vest, to hold it on securely. I mean, that's looking out for your man. That's a real woman there. Because, I mean, this vest kept bouncing. This plate is hard as hell. It's not good for my heart or my body. And she cared enough to stop everything and say, like, don't wear it. And, my thing is I have to work. I don't have a choice. And, we talked about it. And she just helped me. She stepped up and was like giving me ideas. And then I came across that idea through her of these bungee cords, and they're working. And if I lose them or anything, well, number one, I have some more in my pocket, but they're too loose. They're bigger ones, but I think it costs like $1.25, and I know where to pick them up, if I can get over there. So, man, this is so annoying with all these vehicles. Irritating. Can't wait for Christina to be here and get the hell out of here. I really can't, man. Place is cool, but man, I can't wait for this to be like different. I just can't wait, bro. Like, it's all good. It's good for a time being. It's all right, but it sucks at this point. I don't want to get out of here, bro. I'm ready to go. Straight up. I'm ready to go on my calling. As soon as she gets here, we going to the island. I need a vacation, bro. Straight up. I'm going to get a room right on the beach with her. She'll listen to everything I say. I already know. She loves me. She trusts me. We're going to go get a room on the beach, honey. First thing we do, like, straight up, and have the most romantic night ever with the Chihuahua. You have won the grand prize. We'll have the most romantic night on the beach with the Chihuahua and Christina. Real talk, I'm going on the beach with my girlfriend, going to be future wife. I know exactly where to get a room, too. It'll be beautiful. And we could do it like the old days. I could do my show and probably record it, and then I could probably put it out on here or something. Figure it out. I ain't doing no live streams from places. because I already know what people want, and I'm not gonna have time for no games. Feel me? But I'll record it on video. We'll have the capability. I'll be able to get a laptop and everything I need. Get a nice Mac laptop. Sit there and stream like I used to. I want to find where I can pick up those water speakers with the colors. I found them. I think it was in Corpus. I don't know if we'd want to go to Corpus really, but it's a possibility. Yeah. Corpus is kind of full of riffraff. It's only all right for the beach, but the island's better. Won't have to deal with as much problems. It's more snobby, a little more yuppie. Just works better. Island's better. But yeah, man, I'm happy about those numbers, man. 1.5 thousand for a short video. That's pretty cool. Hold on, I gotta just take a minute. I'm trying to breathe. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, this is so heavy. See, y'all don't get it, man. I be carrying like heavy stuff for like miles and miles. And I practice picking it up like I'm doing a bicep curl. You don't think that stuff makes me stronger? It does. The strength is out of this world, man. I mean, when I flexed today on camera on that short, you can see the bicep just popping out. I mean, it's ridiculous. And like I said, I don't take any protein. Like, I might take a supplement here and there, but I haven't been. I don't need it. I didn't take it today. And when I rest, I get bigger. Like if I take some time off, that's when I get bigger and probably stronger. Actually, when I take a break, you know. Thinking of kind of doing that because I was training straight for a while because I love doing it. Thinking of trying to take it a little bit easy. I just got to see, man. I got to see how I want to go about doing this. But man, I just can't wait for that moment when Christina's here and we can go to the beach, man. I need that. Like, get me the hell out of here, bro. I'm trying to get away. Get so far away. Leave life in my hand again. I actually love that song. I think it's a pretty cool song. But, you know, me and Christina are just going to have so much fun, man. I mean, we're a match made in heaven. We're two peas in a pod. We just complement each other so well. We get along. We're just super happy with each other. We're two little lovebirds. You know, so it's like, you know, when you see true love and true happiness like that, changes things for everyone. It's completely irreplaceable, man. It is just, I don't know, it's a real connection. A lot of people think it's all about attraction. I mean, attraction is one little part of it, which we definitely have, you know, in chemistry, but it's a lot bigger than that. You know, a real connection is a whole lot deeper. It has levels to it, and that's what we have. So I'm just super excited. We're going to have so much fun. Our videos will be funny. We'll have fun making them. So all we're going to be doing is couples content. And the deal is, keep telling y'all she's Catwoman. And she agrees. I already knew it. Like, she looks like Catwoman. She looks better and way more realistic. Like, she literally is Catwoman. Like, I'm positive. Like the movie Catwoman doesn't come close to my girlfriend. Christina literally is Catwoman in reality. Not joking. And that was the match. It was never Batgirl. Batgirl was like Batman's sister or something. Ew. No, it was Catwoman and Batman. That's the match made in heaven. And I'm telling you all, Christina is Catwoman. I just know it. And she told me she loves cats. you know, and she's had a lot of them. Like, same with me. I've had a lot of cats. I love cats, man. They just brighten my day. I just love cats, especially little kittens. They're just awesome. They just make everything nicer. And they're so cute and warm and fuzzy. You know, all they have is love to give. You know, never get anything really bad from them. Everything is just beautiful from them. What was I going to say? I had one cat, you know, they have those little cat clothes. They act kind of funny when you try to do that. I had one cat. Oh, yeah, there's another snob. Wannabe snob. Miserable. They all have so much money and we're all unhappy. Well, maybe one day you'll figure out the mystery that money doesn't bring happiness. That's all they care about down here, money. I wonder why they're unhappy. Money don't matter. Love and happiness does. Well, the song says, love and happiness. Can you please not pour that chemical when I'm walking right by here? Please do it. I'm gonna leave. Oh, can't wait. You don't like chemicals. These people love them. See, I can already feel it. Get anywhere near any of this stuff. Like, I don't know what it is with them down here, man. They love that Fabuloso. They just want to put chemicals on everything. They want to spray the hell out of everything. Like, I can't deal with y'all, man. Like, they'd be spraying right next to your food. Like, boy, stop it. Get out of here. I mean, like, it's so disrespectful. It really is. It's rude. I don't know what it is with them and chemicals. I can't do it, bro. Did you know that that's actually like the number one cause of you know what? Y'all should be able to figure out what I'm saying. Did you know that? Did you know that there's like old ladies that got that and they couldn't figure out why because they didn't smoke, they didn't do nothing, right? And they figured out that it's because that everything was so clean and they're constantly cleaning with chemicals and cooking and stuff. And my guess is that's what happens too, is that, you know, you keep cleaning with these chemicals and they end up a little bit of it getting in your food or something. So you're ingesting it and you don't even care because you ain't paying attention. People act like that stuff is safe, man. You're not supposed to put that stuff anywhere near your food, man. You're consuming that, bro. You know, even if it's a small amount and you think it's not affecting you, it will over time. They can do all sorts of stuff to you. And they said that that's why she got that because of all those chemicals she was using to clean the floor and everything with. And that makes perfect sense. Ain't none of those chemicals good. Like when you mop, you should be mopping with just water. Seriously. And you know, they don't even understand at these bars. You know, like when I worked at bars, they'd have us use Fabuloso, all sorts of chemicals. It's like, bro, you don't need all this stuff, man. Like water will literally do the job. Seriously. Why do you want the whole place to smell like chemicals? Because people are slow, man. You know, those be the same people telling me, I'm a bar owner. I'm a bar owner. Like Brandon, and everyone can't stand Brandon. And he's the one who runs the bus lines to San Marcos, I think, to the campus, to the college. And it's like, dude, lame. Super corny. That's a corny business. For a grown man, I just think that's corny. And then he just acts like he's rich. Why? Because you can facilitate some money and expenses with sales at a bar. Your bar, you've had to shut it down numerous times. It was never really that successful. You know, they did their best numbers with me. Yeah, yeah. It was Soho Lounge. I was the security. I did the best numbers because I was promoting while I was doing security, and I'm such a good promoter. They did their best numbers they ever did on New Year's Day or whatever, or Eve. Y'all didn't know that. I'm telling you, I got the formula for everything, so that's why people get on here and talk. You ain't talking about me, brother. I done built tons of businesses. I've brought success to every little project I've touched, man. Real talk. It's just I would never work with the failures you talk about, like Jay-Z. I would never work with him. He could offer me $8 billion. I'd say, nope, you're a wage slave. Get out of my face. That's what I tell him. I don't want your little fake money. and I'm gonna shut down all the illegal activity you're doing straight up because I know they're all doing that child trafficking, and I'm here to stop child trafficking. Like I said, I'm getting real fans. People could say what they want. When I get this money, that's going to be part of the deal too. Y'all don't understand. I don't want to be like those channels. They sit there and they like set people up, and I don't agree with what they do, and they be kind of out of line with what they do and everything. I just don't agree with that. I'm not going to do that, but I think there might be a way to form an agency that can help to rescue these, children that are being abducted, and that might be part of my calling of what I do. We might form an actual agency, a business, and everything, and that might be part of what Batman does. Straight up, looking at. Think the hood. See what I mean? Riff raff. Sitting there, they just be looking like you're already slouched over. You can't even stand up straight. What business you got around these parts? Let's talk. Go back to poverty land. Straight up. Where you belong, boy. What's up? Yeah, no, I kick it right in front of you. Yeah, ain't nothing to hide with me. If I don't like you, I just don't like you. I real talk. Well, we don't need people like that over here. Straight up. You got no business being over here. And see, that's the thing, man. There's a lot of illegal activity going on around here. So I'd be paying attention. But that's my whole point. We can build an agency, right? And all that child trafficking, the government doing, you got corrupt officials doing it, you got corrupt departments doing it. Everybody's in on it. That's the whole Illuminati Freemasonry thing. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, Illuminati tried to contact me yesterday on Facebook. Not joking, they want to recruit me again. I just blocked them. Hell no. Your answer is no. Told you. They never stopped, man. They were trying to do that a long time ago too. Literally, they try to recruit you through social media. It's ridiculous. Like, nah, you ain't getting my gifts. My soul ain't for sale, bro. I love God. I'm with God. I stand with God. Real talk. So at the end of the day, I mean, like I said, that's what I can do. I can actually build a business and probably create an agency, some kind of different group where, like I said, I can just run my own operations. That's what I need, where I can literally catch these people who are doing, any kind of trafficking. That's what I would be really good at. That would mean like a detective, meaning I create my own assignments, I do my own research, and I figure out who's who and who's doing what, right? And I just literally catch them and show up, and you know what I mean, save who needs to be saved, and that's it. You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be nice, right? That's what we need. We really do. That means like all them little Amber Alerts. What if I had an agency where Batman could actually enact on those alerts and try to save lives and save these people? Wouldn't that be nice? And then we build the whole channel out of it. It's not like it would be the safest job, but it's something that I can do, and that's why I'm Batman. So it's a possibility too. And if we have money, I mean, money talks, everything else walks. We can build an agency like that. We just have to get the proper licensing. It'll be a hell of an adventure, I'll tell you that. It'll get real interesting real quick, you know, but might be part of my calling and what I'm meant to do. Feel me? God put the idea on my mind. I'm sure that's a purpose. Ooh, squirrely. But yeah, I don't do the whole little coward, drive by and grill me thing, bro. Don't do that. Miss me with that nonsense. Like I said, I'm speaking now. We standing up to everybody. You understand? I'm calling everybody out. I'll do it right here on camera. Feel me? I ain't playing no games. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like I said, I'll run these streets, all of them. Feel me? And they be looking worried too. Like they just look like they were up to no good. You feel me? Like they be looking like they scared the hell of Batman. They should be. Good talk. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, here he comes. Oh, I'm terrified. All 2 feet of you. Man, you're real scary. Come here, boy. Don't do nothing. Cute little doggy. But yeah, keep barking. They're like, these are my barks. Get out of here, Batman. But yeah, like I said, man, it is what it is, bro. We focusing on me. Like I said, I'm just saying, what do you think I do all this training for? This training is for a purpose. It's for God's will, man. It's to save lives. Obviously, I'm going to be put in some kind of, real tough environment, where I know what it's for. It's to save people. What a superhero does, so don't worry. Just keep paying attention to the channel. And in time, God will reveal his purpose for all this. I know that. And that's what all the training is for and the strength. Because if I'm going to save people, I got to be stronger than all the villains, all these evil people doing this evil, cowardly stuff. I got to be ready for anything and strong as hell. And I got to get the suit completely protected as much as I can. Feel me? Because you going into straight whatever the hell you walking into, it could be anything. But that's kind of what I'm born to do. So, I probably love it. It would make my day, man, just to see people smile and happy and to save lives, man. I mean, like I said, I already do, but on that level to like save lives every day, like save people every day. And I would love that, bro. Just to see a smile on their face, that feeling. You can't replace that feeling, man. When you save somebody's life, you know, when they know, hey, I'm gonna be okay because Batman got me. That's a feeling can't be replicated, because it's never really happened for anyone. I don't think a Batman has ever really saved anyone. Now they'll have Batman to depend on and call on when they're in trouble. That's the point. See, God is very smart, man. He does work in mysterious ways, man. He knows what he's doing. He's got a hell of a sense of humor too. But I put all my trust and faith and my life in God's hands, and that's just what it is, man. Whatever He can use me for to help here and to save people and save lives, I'm 100% for, man. I'll talk real talk. I put everything on the line for Him all day. You know what I mean? And for people of the world, but it's for God. It's God's will. But end of the day, man, we're just gonna keep on pushing forward, keep on progressing, stay being successful, man. Look for the view count to keep going up, and I'll talk to y'all later.